Testing, testing, 1, 2. Oh dear. Testing. All right, good morning, Curling Nation, Curling World. Live from Nutmeg Curling Club, Media Center, high above Sheet C in Bridgeport, Connecticut. This is Alf Winter. We have the 9 a.m. draw, which I got here a little late. And the action today has sheets A and C, the third event semifinals, with whom the two victors will turn around and face each other in the finals at 12:30. And in the sheet B, we have the D event finals. Now the D event, Ed Simia just threw a lovely hit and rolled almost over to the corner. Didn't stay behind guard, but maybe that was Hammer. Yes, so all's well. So second ends are done for both sheets. Sheet C is moving along at a rapid pace. They're already up to skip rocks on the third. No, sorry, they're on skip rocks on the second end. So we're not done with second end action yet. Mark Zakin just let a rock go on sheet C with the yellow. Liz Brown, Liz Tully in the house at Vice, with Brian Tully and Rana Zakin taking the front end. They're throwing yellow, and they are up 2-0 after one end. Facing them is Team Finkelstein, Ken Finkelstein, Julie Yeager, David Yeager, Carol Hay. What club is that on this sheet?
Bucks County.
Bucks County. Okay, so we got one of the Bucks County. Bucks County well represented in this tournament. Later, we will have Bucks County playing in the finals for the A event, for the Golden Handle itself. Sheet B, we've got the... Now we'll stick with the third event semis. Got that one. And we have Nate Holm with the yellow rocks. Nate's squad is made up of Amy, Paul. Who's the lead? Stacy?
Stacy, yep.
Okay. And they're going up against Jake Ness. Jake Ness has Aaron Whiteman, Siri Parsons, and delivering here at second was Andy Boone. So it's Aaron Whiteman, Andy Boone, Siri Parsons, and Jake Ness. And they took a 3-0 lead with the Red Rocks in the first end, and we haven't posted the second. Yeah. Quiet in the room today. There was a busy night last night down at the Bijou in downtown Bridgeport. I hope people got a good look at downtown Bridgeport, being a vibrant, happening place. What? What'd I say?
Yeah, bring a lot of money. It's a little, but it's worth it.
So the red team scored, and we're about to have a rock put up, score put up by Bucks County, and it was a single in the second end. So Team Zakin, the Charlotte Curling Club mixed with Nutmeg, has a 2-1 lead after 2 ends.
I think the guy that opened that might have started.
And Larry. So sheet B, let's introduce the players there. Robert Kwan, who can't play on 9 o'clock on Sunday, he has job obligations, so he's turned the reins over to Larry Beauchère. Kathy Morley-Vicing, Sean Cummings stepping in to play second, and Emily Winter at lead. Sean Cummings just dropped a beauty draw behind guard over on the out in the latitude of the 8-foot. They're playing against Ed Simia's squad. Ed, Allison, Frank, and Carly, if everyone's in place. They are on a clock today. So Sean put his rock right behind Emily's guard, and Ed's second chipped off of Sean's first rock, and Larry's calling to put another one right back in there. Stay tuned for more action. Action in the third end here. Nutmeg Curling Club, 58th edition of the Golden Handle International Bonspiel. We have no teams from Canada this year, but we do have representation of Canadian players on the rink. Excuse me. You adjust the mouthpiece. Carly Closer. Letting her rock go. Tick the guard, rolls across the face, and Larry's sweeping it out the back. Okay, so in front of us here we got Bucks County, and it looks like they're up to their vice. Julie Yeager, Ken Finkelstein Skip standing in the house. Looks like he's calling for a takeout of a Zakin stone, probably put up there by Brian or Liz Tully. Finkelstein Red Rock is facing 2 right now. Takeout's coming down, sweepers aren't touching it. It's staying out a little wide and stayed wide and just missed that rock. All right, here's Liz Tully in the hack now. Sometimes we call her Liz Tully, sometimes it's Liz Brown. Sometimes it's Liz Brown and the Band of Renown for the great star of the 40s, Les Brown. Bacon has the broom down. It's the out turn. Yellow rocks away on sheet C. And it's coming in, not curling on that line very much. Liz nudged that rock that they were attempting to take out before. Well, she nudged it nicely behind guard, lost her shooter. Yellow is sitting 1-2 well behind guard. It's possible to draw to the one rock behind the tee line, biting the 4-foot. Over on sheet B, we've got a lineup of red, yellow, and 2 reds. I think red may be shot, yellow second, or vice versa. And over on sheet A, Jake Ness has 3 in the house. Oops. It wasn't bad. Liz gave me a look because the guard that she was supposed to throw near the center ended up a little wide, but I think the result worked out pretty well. All right, if I can believe the lineup cards, Julie Yeager is now attempting the draw here, and it's coming in, just not having that big finish. She has drawn it right to the button. Oh, past the button, into the back 8. Yellow's probably sitting 1-2 still. Yellow has hammer, that's a Zakin squad. And they're going to have to commit the almost unmentionable sin of putting up a center guard with hammer. But when you got 2 in the house, pretty well buried, you want to live with it. Now, that second rock, yellow, now has, they're covering the front 4, but there is a gap right in the middle, and actually if, well, we'll see what Finkelstein calls for his own number. We're on sheet B, Ed Simius standing in the hack, facing 3. The lefty charges out of the hack, bringing some weight. Sweepers are on it right out of his hand. Not so good. He did a run back, but it just hit the 2 yellows, which are reds, and the last red jammed on the upshot of it is Larry sitting 3 still, surrounding the 4-foot. All right, back on sheet C, Finkelstein away with his rock. Sweepers are on it. It's got enough weight, and it could be a little in-off here. Here we go. In. Oh, it just caught a little too thin. It kissed the yellow going by, but the in-off rolled out. Zakin's still sitting 2. About the time he starts saying, "My kingdom for a guard," or perhaps he'll go right in for a force. And this is a question of what do you do when you have hammer? You want to leave yourself a shot to get that extra point, or are you satisfied with 2? Right now there's 2 yellow, 1 in front of the tee, 1 in the back 8, pretty well guarded, and there's a red lingering on the back 12. The only 3 in the house, and there's 2 red guards, 1 in play on the center line. Sheet B, Larry Boucher, putting the light touch on one. Sweepers are on it. Emily and Sean. It's curling vastly to one side. Probably curled more than they wanted, but they might. No, they're not going to get third shot out of it. Might have been a misread of the ice there, hard to say, but it definitely is out wider than he might have been thinking of putting it. Larry's sitting 1, 2, and maybe 3. All right, Mark Zakin's rock coming in, nicely, right to the 4-foot. Pretty nicely placed. He's right on the top of the button, full 4, sitting 3, partially open. Going to be really hard for Finkelstein to get in there. Oh boy. Okay, now Finkelstein with hammer, facing 3. And Larry and company kicked. Oh, Larry stole 2 in the third. So they've taken a 7-love lead. Finkelstein has a nice looking rock here. I think he got a hit for 1. And Mark probably regrets that his rock went in as deep as it did. Oh, hello. No, Mark has hammer still. We're not done with this. He has a chance to chip that out. All right, so the sweepers were looking at the monitor over my head, and Mark's coming down here. Yeah, I think a simple. Let's give you a look at what they're facing, because this could be a game changer. Over on the right, sheet C, you can see that red rock on the top of the 4 is probably shot. So he either has to catch the inside edge and drive the rock back right, or slash across it so it goes out to the left. We don't want to jam on the back one. Shots away. Let's zoom in on it for a moment here, because this shot's could be a changer here. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It knocked it clean. Oh, that's a beauty. 3 yellow. So that is Zakenrinka a 5-1 lead after 3 ends. Okay, so let me prepare. Keep in mind, as I always like to tell our viewing audience, that the image at the warm room end, where you see the glass behind, is a mirror image. So left-handers appear to be shooting right, etc., etc. Oh, Emily just did a takeout, but caught it a little wide, and there was a jam in the back, and both reds have been removed over on sheet B, so yellow is sitting 1. And over on sheet A, red Jake took 2 and has a lead of 5. I don't know if the first time was a blank. Yes, first time was a blank. So it's 5-0 after 3 ends for Jake Ness in red against Nate Holm in yellow. Jake now has 3 rocks lined up across the top 8, one biting the 4. All right. Finkelstein has his lead, Carol Hay, throwing it's a corner guard. They were sweeping so hard I thought they might be going for the hit on the rock in the top 8, but it's a corner guard. It's a high guard, but they could play it. Mark Zakin's calling for a center guard. Sean Cummings removed the yellow rock on sheet B in the back of the house, so yellow has a biter up at the top in the corner. Yellow with Ed do have hammers, so the corner guard certainly is a player. Over on sheet C, Rana has been asked to put up a center guard, and I'd say she has accomplished everything that they asked for and then some. Just wants to curl a few centimeters more, and there it goes. Right at the end, it got a little cut. Very nicely done, Rana. The Zakins have come visiting from Charlotte. Regrettably, Falcon the dog didn't make it, but hey. Nice to see Mark and Rana here, and I think they're happy to come back visiting their old haunts here at Nutmeg. I tend to call sheet C because it sits right in front of me, and it's the easiest one to see. Finkelstein asked his second to put a draw behind the corner guard, and it's just, not even a foot through the house. Just a little strong. David came in on that a little strong. Didn't curl much either. The curl is not all there. Sheet B, Sean Cummings just made a real nice peel, leaving the one yellow rock unguarded. The only rock in play after seconds. And I think we're up to ice rocks now, with only one rock in play. Over on sheet C, Jake has 3 in the house, and yellow came up a little short, and they put a guard in front of them, so that doesn't play well. All right, Brian Tully. Looks like he's going to split a couple in or just clean draw in. Yep, that one curled. Now, it had a fair amount of curl on it, and I thought it might kick the center guard on sheet C, but went right clean by. Let's switch that. And Frank Kemper just kissed the guard there, so now they split. There's 2 in the house. And Larry's got the broom down for Kathy to throw a takeout on the shot close to the center guard. Perhaps a little hit and roll. Got a tight broom, giving her the in-turn. Kathy's away. Clean release. Sweepers are holding off. Now they're on it, halfway down the ice. Good weight on this. Here's the roll. It's gonna maybe stick around. Yes. All right, so they got a bite. Oh, they have a, all right, so Kathy, a great shot. Takes that yellow out of scoring for now. Nothing is forever. Ryan Tully just put up a nice guard on the 2 rocks here on sheet C. A lot of action going on here. Nate in a spot of bother on A. It's Jake is maintaining the 3 rocks in the house, somewhat behind the yellow guard. And it does have the 4 foot to draw to, but it'd be difficult to bury anything behind it. But that's not the shot of the moment, because Jake is stepping into the hack without hammer with a 5-0 lead on sheet A with red rocks. On sheet C here, we have a nice little takeout and a possible double. Let's see. One out the side, and it hung around the back. The shooter was lost, but a nice shook it up a bit, quite a bit. Instead of having 2 rocks in front of the tee line, Mark Zakin now has 1 rock biting the back 12, halfway to the hack. Kathy Morley on B is being asked to take out a rock sitting on its own. Hopefully she gets to roll the other way this time. Yeah, that one's going to roll out. Okay, so at the moment, wow. Red sitting 1. There's a yellow rock. I don't know how it's in play. It's next to the red rock on sheet B, way off in the wing. I guess it's a few centimeters from not being in. Bit of bad luck for Mark on that one. I think Liz's rock caught the guard and nudged the red into the top 12, so where they're shot. And now Bucks County in red is going to try a draw, if not a split. That yellow rock over on B is so close to the sideline, they're looking at it to see if it's in play. All right, Jake having successfully put up a guard on A. Nate Holm is now drawing. Stacy and Paul are waiting. Waiting. It's curling around the guard. It's coming in nicely. Pretty good looking shot. Let's see where it is. We will give you we'll give you a view in a moment. The yellow rock is either sitting 1 or 2. Nice rock by the Vice on C here. Split 2 rocks. Julie Yeager put 1 almost fully behind guard. Mark's got to decide which one to hit. He certainly might go for the one on the wings and do a hit and roll out, roll in. Sheet B, Larry Boucher drawing 1 right to the button. Not hammer. He's sitting 2, so this is nice. This is a good way to force. Ed would love to hit and roll over onto the red out in the wings. Liz Tully, her shot's a bit, she got the takeout, but she rolled her shooter out. Oh, bad luck, there was a jam there too, so hard luck with the backing. So, Larry has a shot on the top 4. Carly Klauser with the broom down. And Ed is going to try to take it out and hopefully roll over to his right. So this is on sheet C. This is an opportunity for Red to get some points, get back in this a little bit. They can drive the 1 rock well under cover. No, barely. Zakin has a chance. Mr. Zakin has a good chance for a double here. Or he could try drawing but I think he's going to go for the double first. Ed successfully took out Larry's rock on B, but it didn't roll. It's sitting right on the center line, so Larry's lining it up, and he will not want to roll over near his red. In fact, if he could roll to his left a bit, even better, or just right there, because it'll give Ed hammer only one shot. So he wants to stick it right there. Kathy with the broom down. Larry shot away. Emily and Sean sweeping. That's sweeping right out of his hand. He's got some big weight on it. Kathy is not calling them off. Right on the nose. Might have moved an inch or two to the side. Zakin, his takeout's coming, and it's looking good. It's got to curl a little more, I know they're sweeping a lot, and I think the double's there. Let's see. They got to go. Liz has to go, go, go. All right, red's still sitting 2, and there's still 3 rocks to go. Red is, both their rocks are behind the tee line here on sheet C, but they are pretty well guarded. This is a good chance for Team Finkelstein from Bucks County to get back into it. All right, Ed with hammer on B. He's got to stick around. And he did. So Ed's going to take 1. That was a force set up because that red rock out on the wing stayed in play and stayed scoring. So there was no way to get a blank, keep hammer. Ed took the best he could out of it, got a point. Larry and company will have hammer. So I'd say on sheet B, the rat race finals, Larry Boucher skipping for Robert Kwan is up 7-1 after 4 ends. Larry Boucher with red rocks. Over on sheet A, haven't posted the 4th end score yet. Stand by. Probably going to do it right now. Oh, Jake took another one. He stole one. So there was a blanked first end, and Jake stole 2, and then stole 2 again, and then stole 1. So they take a 5-love lead after 4 ends. So sheet C, we're wrapping up the 4th end here. There's still 2 rocks to go. And this might, let's see how heavy it is. They were throwing a guard up. They weren't interested in putting in a score. So Mark has a chance to curl. This one curled. Very weight sensitive with that curl. Mark has a chance to tap one in and take apart, unravel all the plans that Bucks County put on this. If he nudges that yellow into the 8-foot, yes, because both of the reds that are counting currently are in the 12, full 12. Mark gives a little nudge towards the middle. It'll be well guarded. Ed's starting a build here on sheet B. He's got a center guard and one's coming around it, and it's coming to the tee line kind of fast. And is it going to go out the back? Larry's sweeping it furiously, and he is one of the better sweepers. And out it goes. Larry's asking Emily to put the rock into the corner, in the 12-foot by the tee line, out turn. All right, Mark did the tap, but he did not get it far enough to outcount the other rocks, unfortunately. Shaking his head. So Bucks County has a chance to draw for 3 and bring this game a little tighter, a lot tighter. They're sitting 2, and the score is currently 5-1. So a 3-point end would tighten this right up. And Emily's rock did not stay in play, so only 1 rock can play on sheet B. And Ed's second, Frank Kemper. His rock is away. Allison and Carly are sweeping. It's coming up light, it would appear. And Finkelstein's final rock here. Oh, he just wicked it in. 3 red. Oh no, we have to check this a little bit. I think it's 3 red. And they've kicked him away. So, after 4 ends, sheet A. We've got Ness up 6-love. Sheet B. Larry Boucher, he's up 7-1. And on sheet C, Zakenrink has a 5-4 lead. Zaken will have hammer. Sean Cummings has executed. It wasn't quite a peel, but he did. He took the 2 center guards that were yellow and sheet B here and punched them away. Frank Kemper did a nice draw. Went to the back 4. Pretty well guarded, but there's a lot of space between the guards and the. We'll zoom in on that. We'll take a little look at the far end here. Whoop, wrong end. Sorry. Let's get it right. There you go. You can see on sheet B, Larry's got the broom down. Sean Cummings is coming out of the hack. You can't see him, but here he comes. I think that one might end up narrow. Hard to tell. We're at an angle here. Peeled his own away. So right now yellow has 1 in the house in the back 4. While we're at it, let's take a look at the action on sheet A. There's a rock coming down. It's yellow. That would be. There's a guard you can just out of sight. Oh, it's going to come in pretty nicely here. Paul Douglas is now sweeping it furiously. Staying in front of the tee line. Right on the tee line. Pretty well buried up down there. So, Nate Holm is starting to build an end here. Let's see how it goes. With renewed hope and some momentum going here, Team Finkelstein on sheet C has put a rock on the top 8, biting top 12 with a guard in front of it. And now Mark's going to ask Rana, his lovely wife Rana, the lovely and talented Rana Zaken, to bury one behind those rocks. Rocks away, sweepers are on it, sweepers are off. On. This is good when they're on and off. Curling hard. Curling hard. And a very nice rock by Rana. Biting the back 4. Pretty well behind, really well guarded. I mean, they can get in front of it. Okay, second David Yeager. He's going to try to follow it right down, and he's on the right path, let's say. A little hotter. That one's going to go past the tee line. The line is perfect, but it's just going to smooch out the back, and out it goes. So Mark Zakin finds himself in a position where he's got one rock scoring in the 4-foot, and so the other team, Finkelstein, has a rock in the 12-foot. So he's doesn't want to just split the house here. Brian Tully's rock is away. It's a bit wide, but I think it'll curl. But the question is, how's the weight? And the weight looks good because they're sweeping it. They're off. It's really breaking hard, and it's heading past the tee line. And okay, it's going to stick around because it nudged the rock behind. So he's got one in the back 12. He's got one in the back 8. It moved back a few inches. And Skip Finkelstein, he wants to draw in the button. Big curl on sheet C here coming on the intern side. Big curl, a lot of finish. So you get the right weight and you can drop one way behind guards. And this looks like a nice one by Mr. Yeager. Still a little hot, gonna go past the tee line. Zakin still shot, he did. Yeager's shot nudged. And that's the one rock out. So Brian Tully's going to take a little off this one. Really put them out wide on C, and they really curl back. This is nice to see here at Nutmeg Curling Club in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The finest Southern Connecticut facility in curling. It's curling in nicely. It's coming hard. Look at this hard curl in. Still a little heavy. He went to the rock, and Mark's sitting 2, but they're both in the back 8. They're behind guard, but these draws can go right to them. Julie Yeager stepping into the hack now. Meanwhile, over on B, I think Larry has 2 in the back 8, back 12. A couple of yellow guards in front. Ed's delivering his first rock, and Larry has hammer. Ed squeaks it by the guard, and it's coming up just light. Ed's got the guards, but Larry's got the goods. Ed does have that was Ed's first skip rock without hammer, and so Larry's going to think about the outdraw it, get behind it, take it out, just put another one in the house, helter-skelter. Yeah, here on C, Julie Yeager dropped the rock right where it had to be. She's now sitting shot rock in front of the 2 yellow. Liz, it's just a little heavy maybe. Let's see. Is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? Look at the break on that rock at the end. Mark has a spot of bother, but it's not a big deal. Well, it is, given that the score is now cut to 1 point. Big speed and big curl here on sheet C today. And the winner of these matches on sheet A and C have to turn around and go right back out at noon with the bagpiping, with the toasts, the whole bit. Larry Boucher coming in, a little warm. Might lose his one in the back. Nope, I think it hung around. So Larry's sitting 3, but every one of his rocks is deep in the house. Ed could eradicate all that scoring by dropping a draw. And that's where he's setting the broom up for the left-handed intern. Okay, Liz Tully has her second rocker. She has a shot to get it on top of that, and now we're getting closer to the tee line. Throwing the in-turn. Definitely less weight on this, so this sucker will curl big. I think it's on the guard. It's 4 feet away from the center line, and I think it's going to hit the center line guard. Yep, she took a lot of weight off on that one. They're trying. They're trying. Came up maybe top 12 weight, no, 3 guard weight. Now Mark has, he's got something to scratch his head over because there's a ton of center guards. And Ken Finkelstein, Skip, is looking to bury another one behind. There's you know, her guard made the guard line a little wider. We'll see. All right. Ed did put one in, but it is not buried. It may have ticked a guard. I didn't see it. Hopefully you watched it. Larry has a clean takeout for a lot of points. A real lot of points. So Larry's got it lined up. He's away with some considerable weight on it. The out turn. Emily and Sean are sweeping it right down, right down. And it's on the nose. And a nice little roll in. That was hammer, and that's a lot of points for red. And they're shaking. So we have the rat race champion. The game that they were all looking forward to playing today. Not really, but good fun to be on the ice. And Sean Cummings got to play a game. He's done a great, Jen and Sean have done a great job running this spiel, and that, as a reward, Jen got to play a game yesterday, and Sean got to play a game today. What are we up to here? Mark has 2 rocks left, and red is marked with yellow, of course. Red is sitting 2. I mean, he's got plenty of draw space, but the target is the 4-foot, as always. And there is a rock, a red rock, poking its nose out a little bit, so he could hit and roll off that slightly, or just draw to it. Marks draws away. About halfway down, the sweepers pick it up, off. Let's zoom in on this one. Here they come. Oh, it looks like a beauty. Didn't quite get the roll in, but tough call. It could be shot. Now Skip Ken, he could try to outdo that and catch a little inside edge and really bury one. As it is, if he just hits it, it'll be it'll make it really difficult for Mark Zakin to put the rock in to get a point. Ken's explaining this to the situation to his sweepers. I mean, a hit on the nose is good. He doesn't, let's see. Yeah, he cannot afford to hit it wide because that'll slash it into his shot. He's got to, I think he's putting up a guard, given where the broom is. But again, can't afford to be heavy. That is a serious outside line he's delivering on. And the sweepers better start sweeping for line. That's a fine looking guard. Fine looking guard. Mid two range. Blocks the access. Oh, we're missing action on the other sheet. My bad. I'm not paying attention here. Over on sheet A, we've got one red behind the tee line. Well, maybe one yellow. Hard to say. Well, if it isn't Michael. Good representation by the board here. Thank you.
The board has been present.
Not just participating, but present too. There's a tangle of cords here. This cord actually is not hooked to anything, and it should be probably coiled up. No, it's under. In fact, we could almost remove it from the wall. I'm sure it's good for something. Mark had a commanding lead, but now it's starting to slip away. That's not going to reach. We have a tie game after 5 ends here. And Jake is dominating in this game. I didn't even put up. Oh, I see. Okay. I want to join the announcement team. We're going to have Mike DiPaolo stepping in on play-by-play/color analysis. This game on sheet C should get in its allotted time, and they're going to need it because they got a tie game now. Mark is pacing. Caged animal. All right, Amy Schneider's rock is away, and oh, they wanted it to come down, and it just died in the guard zone. Okay, first rock on sheet C. We've got back 8 draw, tie game. Rink Zakin with yellow has hammer. Jake with a large lead is going to call over on sheet A for appeal. Siri Parsons in the hack, bringing the intern. Aaron and Andy Boone are rushing after it, not sweeping yet. Cleaning. Cleaning. And a nice peel. Well, pretty good peel. Actually, the peel leaves a guard in front of the Red Rocks in the house. But there's still a center guard, too. Nate has got the broom down for a takeout through the port. Pinkleston bringing him in. Going to have a nice biting center guard. No, not biting. I'm going to keep it outside, and there's no peeling that yet. Carol, hey. Hey, Carol. Nice couple of rocks. All right, Rana. Mark wants her to bring one right in. They best sweep. This is going to be another center guard. This is going to make the end difficult for Rink Zakin. Maybe they can tap that in.
Yeah, no, I went up with Jada and her husband and Karen and her husband. And so I know them, and I just saw it.
Over on sheet A, again, another peel called. This time it's the out turn, though. Series away. Aaron and Andy ready. Not sweeping yet. Little light house cleaning on it. No sweeping yet.
The other ones were just warm-up for.
Well, it's interesting. They missed the peel. It ran right into the house, hit the red rock out, but it rolled a couple of inches more behind the center guard. So we got some rock moving over on. Mark Zakin's coming out. I think he's gonna think about throwing some peel weight here. Let's see.
On another day, yes. But you never know, so.
Oh, Allison is in the house here. I'm gonna take a short break here. The video goes on. All right, Brian Tully has a clear shot at the two red rocks in the house.
Hey, Joan, how are you?
Can you get by me?
Good.
There you go. It's coming in. It's coming in. Is it going to stick around? No. Covered to one, but that might be their only chance at it. We'll see.
Oh, good morning, Alf.
For Mr. Zakin, it went from easy pickings for a while to what the heck happened?
Well,
No, the momentum switched.
he only gave up one bad end.
Yeah, but the momentum switched at that point.
Yeah, the steal was not. The steal was certainly not a way to come back from giving up a three. But
Yeah.
this end isn't over yet.
No, but the momentum by the fifth end, the momentum had switched.
Yeah.
Big. Oh, here's a nice draw by Julie Yeager. Real nice. Well, still kind of open. There's still a fair chance to get them both, or at least get one and roll behind.
Yeah, we're just a little bit more of an edge on edge, and certainly enough air between the two of them to double these out.
Oh, that's starting wide. I don't know why they're sweeping so much.
No, they should be off this, I think.
And it's gonna lose.
Coming in now.
Once again, we're gonna lose the shooter, I'm afraid.
All right.
Brian just did the same, slightly wide takeout. Too bad.
And it looks like they will put it back.
That would be the call for me, I think. Oh, Nate finally has moved enough red rocks out. What? Oh dear. Jake hit the guard. Okay, so 2 red. So, you know what? This game is not over on A. It looked like it was a run. What do they call a horse race with one horse? A walkover.
Oh. This one needs a little work, I think.
Yeah, I might just
I think
let's see how the finish is. Here it comes hard. Here it comes hard. Oh, they
Yeah.
nudged it. Yeah, but it's a great
take.
guard still. That's an even better than the first one now.
Yeah.
Now they got to use a rock to get rid of that. You know, maybe they get the double.
Pretty much nose, just a little bit on the high side. Nothing. Nothing huge.
You want to keep. You just got to keep. With the ones that have been wide up tonight, you want
This
to keep the
cannot be
shooter.
okay,
This is good. This is not.
Yeah, she's not as wide as she was last time.
And it's
But
down weight.
But they do need.
It's down weight.
Now they've got it. Yeah, could have used more weight. You're still trying to take out 2 stones. And that one over curled just a little bit.
They got a biter. That's a help, but not. They're going to guard that up, I'm sure.
They do that. Mark's either have to tap up the stone on the far right side as we're looking at it,
Or draw.
or draw the port on the left.
But it's only going to be for one. Well, it could be a skip deuce. We'll see.
No, he's got 2 stones
So does the other skip. At this point.
at this point.
Yeah. All right, so Nate has tightened it up a bit over here. Jake Ness leading with red rocks, 6-4 after 6. Jake will have hammer in 7 with a 3-stone lead.
Oh, quick traffic note.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got held up in it today. If anybody's coming from east of Brantford, 95 is closed down.
Truck spill or something?
I don't know. It was a traffic accident, that's all
Oh,
I know.
boy.
And I was off the expressway for about 5 exits.
That's a nice looking guard. If it clears the hog line, it will, of course. All right, let's.
Mark already knows what he wants.
Yeah,
He's just gonna
Gonna
looks like
do
he's
the draw?
Yep.
or the in off.
Yeah.
You might do the in off just to take it away from the other team too. Not that they would do that.
I don't know that he wants to do that yet. I think right now he wants to get one in.
Clean draw. Well, the in off just would, it would eliminate that yellow rock that's not doing anybody any good.
The key here is to bury. He doesn't
Bury.
want to. He
Gotta
doesn't
bury.
want to. He doesn't want to sit open.
Oh no,
Not even by
not even half.
Not even
a
half,
quarter.
right.
Not even a quarter.
He
Wants
doesn't
to be
want to
buried.
show. Not even a piece.
They were having quite
Bucks,
the.
Bucks does not need to stay at this point.
The last end, they were throwing the interns and getting 5 feet of curl.
Oh, is that right?
Oh boy,
I'm
one
happy to
after
hear that.
one after the other. They were putting the rocks way out there.
I am happy to
This
hear
looks
that.
good. Looks good. But that's going to be open, isn't it? Wide open.
And a
And
little
it's
bit
not
short.
going to be. It's not going to be shot. Maybe
No,
it will be.
it's-
Maybe it'll be. No,
No. It's gonna
wide open.
need it to be a little bit narrower and a little bit stronger.
I might want to hit that. Sit 2.
Oh, sure.
Nope. Oh, that broom.
No, not with that broom is right.
He's got to go for.
Unless he's
he's got to
gonna
go.
throw-
For, he's got to go for
Unless
points.
he's-
He's only.
yeah.
I mean, he's tied.
Yeah.
If he only picks up 1 here.
Frankly, it's not bad for Mark if he gives up a single here. Because down 1 with, I'd rather be that than up 1 without.
Yeah. I think they'll get in the 8 ends time-wise.
He was either down 1 with or tied. Down 1 without or tied without yesterday.
And he came through.
Came through big. I know the other skip was facing 5, and
This could, let's see, this could tap Mark up. I don't think it's going to reach it very hard.
No, I think this was just to guard the tap.
It certainly
But
does.
they still have the tap on the
They got the
stone
other
that's
tap.
near the center line.
Yes, they do. This is hammer.
This would be hammer, yeah.
Tricky shot. Okay, so they'll get their 8th in then. Ness obviously. This has been the sheet C has been the one that was been furthest behind. So. All right, hammer on C. Meanwhile, over on A, we've got, I guess we could switch the alternate view so we can cheat. We know what's going on right in front of us.
Looks like Jake has still got shot. Oh, no, there's another stone there.
Where am I? There it goes. Yellow has one.
Yes.
Yellow has one rock in. Jake has hammer. There's a lot of rocks left. There are only vice rocks. They're not even the vice rocks. Okay, this is a Zakin shot. We're going to actually get a zoom on it. I'm having a hard time doing that. Shot is off, and we are going to.
He's got quite a bit of weight here.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Not quite. The gear
geared
effect.
over, but I don't think it's got. I don't think it did enough. One red.
One red.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Blank would have been better, but hey,
that was close.
What are you going to do?
Oh, sure, the blank would have been fantastic.
But it wasn't
that
happening.
house,
happening with all
that
those
house
in.
was not set up for a blank.
Not at all. Not at all. Seen a lot of teams having more success stealing than dealing with hammer.
Yeah.
Especially getting it late in these games.
Well,
look at this. They just stole two. They stole 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Stolen 5, stolen 6.
Yep.
I'm a big anti-advocate. You don't want your hammer get the center guards away, and sometimes the hits out front end up leaving a center guard in play.
Yeah, the problem is if you're playing for the blank, you certainly need a team that can hit.
Yeah. You're playing with a lead. You need a team that can hit to get rid of guards.
Yeah. Yep.
I hear Mr. Bykowski coming in the house. There he is.
We have 6 minutes left on the warning, so both.
They're both in.
Both teams will get 8 ends in.
They got to sweep. This rock. Rana's is going to take off. That's the draw they were doing. That just. Oh boy, what a finish it had.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a piece of it, maybe. Nah.
No, I think she's gonna go buy it. Yep.
They cut hard right near the front of the house.
That was a good line for more weight, but Rana did not throw enough weight at it for that particular line. All right, Amy Schneider over on a
sitting 2, sitting 3, sitting 2. What do we got? Well, our resident
photographer,
chronicler,
Richard Moore,
scribe. Hey, Carol. Hey, putting one up, but it's a little wide.
13 to 14.
And a little short.
It isn't that wide, actually.
It may not.
It may.
What do we got?
It cleared.
It cleared. Okay.
It didn't.
No, it did not.
It didn't. No.
Yeah.
All right, we're done with that secondary view, so let's get the scoreboard end up so we can see the action here. Siri is about to unleash a takeout. As soon as she lets it go, we're going to switch cameras and get right on top of that end because Rana is doing the same. Rana has a much better line this time. Here we go. Everybody can watch in stereo.
There we go. Nate sitting 4, sitting.
Oh, bad luck, a jam. Nothing removed.
Jam.
And Rana took care of business, though.
Nate is still sitting 4.
Yeah.
And he needs every one of them right now.
Every one of them. All right, Rana, successful with the second effort. How do you throw a great second rock?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to start telling,
The clean version says mess up the first one total.
Yeah.
And she came through. That second rock. All right, so we're going to have a battle of hits here.
Now, Mark's going to need some guards.
Now, Finkelstein would love to have a blank at this end.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so far, it's nicely set up for that. That's going to stick around. As it hit on the low side, so it's not going to go as far, and no, it didn't.
Yeah, but he's not going to get a
All right, he's
blank.
going to draw on. Yeah,
hammer.
he's going to draw onto it. Oh yeah, Mark is the one to dictate the
right.
pace.
Yeah, and he's going to.
Well, he could try for a blank.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be trying for it.
All right, Brian Tully away. Now watch this curl. He's narrow. Because we've been seeing too much of this. Watch this curl. He's going to be out in the 12-foot when it's all said and done.
Well, Amy pounded in another one, and
sitting 5.
Nate is sitting 5.
No, it didn't quite. A good sweep and held that rock. Who's shot? Doesn't matter. They're both behind the tee line. I think yellow might be shot.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
But that's not going to be. That's not going to come into play.
Probably not.
All right, Siri again. But let's get a close-up of this.
That yellow stone is certainly something that Finkelstein needs to get rid of.
And he's going to.
He does not want to counter in the
Siri.
house.
Oh, dear. Siri hit one. Oh, she got a double. Okay. Lost the shooter, but knocked 2 of them out. All right, Finkelstein. See, this is... all right, we're going to zero in on this one, too. Way out on the far right wing. And he's got a clean hit. Boink.
Yep. Oh.
All right, back we go. Keep that 6-sheet view. Well,
Brian Tully is just going to put one up on the top 4, it looks like, directly in front of that redstone sitting at the back 12.
Ooh.
There's really nowhere.
Now look at how wide that delivery is.
Oh, very wide for what Mark wanted.
And that's not wide. Oh, no, that's not wide at all. Watch this come, unless it's too heavy. And it is not light. And here's where the curl really begins, right in here. To the center line. Look at that.
Yeah.
And over.
Yeah.
That's a good 4 or 5 feet.
That is a good 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah. They're going for the hit, obviously.
What's Nate up to? Nathan, it looks like he's going to
Bringing
draw
another one
right
in, and it's right behind guard.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
But don't sweep it too far. You want to keep a double. I would have left the two together.
It's open, yeah, but it's open too.
Yeah, it's open, true. Hit,
But
little
that's
roll.
not the one they're going after. Jake's going to do the one on the button.
Yeah, get the one on the button. Maybe a little roll. Okay, Julie Yeager. Staying out wide. Here it comes. Here it comes. Now the question is, if it overcurls, will it jam? No, it's not going to overcurl. It's a fine shot. Look at it. That one didn't curl much.
That looked
She
like,
may lose it.
looked like it might have backed up a little bit even.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, they got 3 in. Spot of bother for Mark. No guards and 3 reds in play. Real spot of bother.
Yeah, he's going to
He'll
have
be lucky to get he'll have a draw for, at least there's no guards in the way. He'll have a draw for 1. He'll have to make it so he has a draw for 2 or
and
more.
then he'll have to steal in the 8th. Be nice if Liz, as far as Mark's concerned anyway, have Liz come
All right,
down.
Jake through, and
freeze
Jake
him.
is on the button.
There we go. But
we're not done.
He
Wide
too
open.
is open.
Yeah, didn't get the roll. He did knock some. No, he didn't knock many rocks out. Just the one. All right, Liz. They want to get it right to it. Oh! It went deep. Oh boy, Liz went
Right
deep.
through the pocket.
She's sitting number 2.
Ugh.
Unlucky.
I think he's going to have.
You're not. Now yellow's not hammered. They don't need to split it.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Not split.
it would not be a bad idea to just come down and sit on that.
Yeah.
I think that's the call. No,
Yeah,
he is
thinking
gonna
about
split.
splitting.
He is.
big.
He's not
Really
quite,
put the force on him.
He's not quite sure yet. Now he wants.
No, he's got to be careful because if he, if Mark can knock that red out, red will be 1 and 2.
What do we got over on A, Alf? We got Nate coming down. He's knocking Jake out.
And he got the roll. No roll.
No roll.
So there's a hit. Ooh. Yeah, hit for to 1 and hold the bleeding down.
That could be a bug. He's got all this paraphernalia out.
So Nate was in a real good position for a while there, and Jake's might squiggle out of it, but it ain't over yet. And he is facing 3, and he's got to throw a takeout, and he's got to stick around.
Well, he's facing 4.
Oh,
and there's a biter over here. I think he's facing 5.
He could be facing 5. What's Julie Yeager got here?
She's going to just add to the pile.
I don't think it's going to be second shot, though. Close.
Close.
That's real close.
Yep.
Mark could chip that out, and
well, the problem is Mark can't do much with shot rock without killing his own.
Yeah, he can draw. I mean, the draw to it and just push it a foot.
It's a pretty precise shot.
Very precise.
All right, here comes Jake's shot. Looks like he's dead on.
Oh no!
Oh, but he's out. He's going to fall out.
Oh, he
and
just
it looks
gave
like
up
a 4
bundle.
spot.
1, 2, 3,
3,
and
4. Count them up.
Count them up.
Count them up, Vic.
And Nate takes the lead in the 7th end. All right, back to they're sweeping Liz furiously. All right, she's in scoring distance now. Bringing it. You know what? Not bad.
Well, there's certainly
That's going to be hard to get rid of that.
Yeah, a lot of jam possibilities there.
Oh, yeah. And that is shot. Totally. It's biting the 4. All right, coffee break. Union mandated coffee break here.
There you go.
Turn the volume down to 1. Look at that. I even know how to work these things.
You're 1 and I'm 2?
You're 2.
Okay.
Talk, yep.
I find it hard. They're definitely. I think these guys were like, they were like quiet, like a little worried. They had 36 minutes to go less than runs. I was like,
All right, over on A, Stacy is putting up I would assume, center guard. Looks like this has got enough juice to come into the house. Top 8, I would assume. Yeah, going to bite the 8. Full 8. All right, about halfway. Over on C. And they took a shot at Shot Rock, but it did jam, so we've got red clustered on the right. Zakin is a little bit over toward the center line a little more. But red is currently sitting 2. So Mark could certainly use a skip's deuce right now. His stones are certainly a lot more vulnerable than Finkelstein's. So I think he looks like he's going to try to bury into the pile. That's an awfully wide broom for that. I did not see the call. Stone is off. It's on the broom. Sweepers are down. Here comes the curl, starting to bend. Heading right toward Shot Rock. Looks like he's going to be a little bit long to shoulder. And now he is shot at the back 4. But again, wide open. Looks like Finkelstein's going to call for the outturn hit. All right, over on A. Holm is sitting 2 in.
Thank you very much. Testing. No guards, but he's throwing now. Up to Paul.
It's a professional video. Oh, it's like whether they've got a kids one, and then they've got one.
All right, what do we? How many is Mark sitting here? Just the
Mark
one.
just sitting just one, and Finkelstein's 2 and 3.
And he could take out 2 of those.
Very easily. Yeah.
He could take out 3.
It's possible.
Now,
Yeah.
That's unlikely, but you take out the shot. That's the key.
A little off-balance delivery, but it's been awfully effective. This
Looks
is gonna,
like it's on the money,
This is gonna.
unless it curls a lot.
Yeah.
No, it's right on
They're
the
holding
nose.
it,
There's a double.
and yes, it is a double.
That yellow in the. You know what? No, he can't get between them, go boom boom, and sit 2. Maybe.
No, I don't think
no.
so. I don't think so.
So he's going to be jams in the bag. So the successful 4's to 1. Now Mark's got to make it happen. Whoa, we're going to do the draw. And want to risk rolling out. Jake has now put a rock in. We're in the 8th end here. This is it. We're down to. And these 2 teams, whoever wins these, just got to turn around and
That's right.
lock horns again.
Oh, absolutely.
In another hour. Mark got his game face on. Okay, Liz Brown has the broom just outside of the 4-foot. Looks like that's about giving him about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet of curl. In turn,
Nate's
Mark's
still
away. Looks
Nate
like
is-
he's on the broom.
Nate's back up to 3.
Heavy draw. Oh boy, this
Taking
is,
out a-
oh, this is curling. Oh boy, is this curling. Oh boy. They gotta go.
Look at it go.
They gotta go. And it's not just a question of 1 anymore. That could be the game.
No.
You hang around for a second shot?
He did hang around for a second shot.
Okay.
All right, so Zakin holds hammer, but
Getting the doors
that means
squeezing
it's
shut.
3 straight 1-point steals
Yeah.
for Finkelstein.
All right, Jake.
Andy Boone's shot
Oh.
is out, and no, he
Lost-
did not
lost
stick
the shooter.
around. He lost the shooter.
Nate sitting 2 with a
Nate
split
can throw.
house.
He can split house and throw in a third. I think at this point you've got to keep them up high. Keep those draw paths closed off.
Yep.
Oh, they're doing all right. Ready to go? Many Bears did what Many Bears does best.
So we've got a team meeting going on.
Oh.
That being my old team, if the hand wasn't broken, I'd be out there.
Oh, you were.
I told them I'd come out and play coach for them.
It's a timeout. Why don't you go out there?
Yeah,
and,
they're doing quite all right without me.
We'll stop the clock.
I don't think so.
All right.
I think Nate's got this covered.
All right, first rock in. Now, because Mark has to get more than 1, he does not want to leave himself open. He wants to draw right to it. Okay, Rana's rocks away. They are sweeping furiously. It's coming up light, though. They got to go. Head down all the way. All the way. Brian, don't look. No looking. No looking. That's all they're going to get.
Don't guard your opponent's stones, darn it.
Don't guard the center.
All right, Amy Schneider. I think Nate wanted this top 12, right dead center. We're going to do a little bit better than that, though. It's looking more like top 4. And it is.
Let's see how far this comes back. She
Don't
put
know.
that one right in the middle of the 12-foot for the line of delivery. And it's, they better make sure it's over the hog line.
No, I
They
think
don't want it over. I don't know why
Yeah,
they
we're
don't want
gonna
a
let
center
that
guard.
burn. No, they're gonna let that die.
Well, they don't want a center
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah.
They don't want any guards.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yep, smart play.
not altogether terrible. All right, Siri Parsons looking for the hit and roll here. Take out shot, roll, and roll to our right.
They're sweeping big. Oh, that's
No, they're
right.
off it now.
Yeah.
Aaron's still on it. And she,
Roll
well,
behind. It's red shot, but it's
it's precarious. It's just, the gun's kind of loaded there.
Oh, we got a nice draw here, Rana. Look at this. It's got to slow down. It's got to slow down. Got to slow down.
Now it's got a curl.
Yep, now it's got a curl, and they got a little of both. That,
All right.
that red rock gets in its way a bit, but no fear on this one. Their second. Is it Steve Yeager?
Oh, I think so, yes.
Give me that program. Can't tell the players without a program. Program here. Get your programs.
All right, Amy shot on A. Looks like Nate has called for her to chip out that stone, but
David
I think
Yeager.
she's going to, David, all right, I think she's going to flash, and she does.
Oh, here's the.
All right.
I don't know why they're sweeping so hard on it.
Well, yeah.
They got it. They got it in spades. Mark, you don't want to take that out?
Yeah, Mark's going to let that sit. I don't think he wants to move that.
It might play nicely because it might be out, but not out of play.
Right. So Jake is still sitting shot over on A.
Mm-hmm.
Siri with her second stone.
So now they'll probably split.
And then we're left to Skips Rocks. Brian Tully on C.
She throwing the in turn or the out turn here?
This is a
It's heading
this
down.
is a out turn. No, in turn.
Let's give him a look at the house end here. We can. No, we can't.
He's going to come down close. I can't see with Mark right there. Okay.
I think red shot still, but that doesn't matter at this point. Oh gosh, what have I done? What have I done?
Got to be careful with the jam here.
I got to be careful of the hardware here. Okay, we got the alternate. Let's see what it looks like overhead.
Siri put up in one of the top 12. So
Did she? Oh yeah. Okay.
Ness is still sitting shot. Holmes lining it up.
Yep.
It looks like he wants to.
Okay, here comes Dave Yeager. They're sweeping hard because this may catch a guard. Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope. They got another. Oh, now beauty. Oh, what a beauty.
Oh, that was a
Oh
gorgeous
my gosh,
shot.
that a great shot by
That was
Dave
a
Yeager.
beautiful shot.
Got a nice little roll outside, more behind the guard. Real spot of bother now for Mark.
Yeah, he really has to tuck one under here.
And he doesn't have much room to tuck it under.
No.
Tale of two halves of a game.
Absolutely.
All right, Nate shots away. Coming with some pretty decent weight. Not the biggest weight in the world, but pretty big.
Yeah, Brian's going to
Brian's
crash
on
the
the
guard,
guard.
unfortunately for them. All right. Nate's jostled him up.
Jostled
He's
him.
got
Jake
three
is still
stones
shot.
in, but Jake is open with shot, sitting at the top 12.
He wants to get. Oh, I'm surprised he's not coming around
Yeah, I
our
am
side.
too. I am too. I think that's the call.
Because there is a guard out
Now
there.
he's looking at it.
Yeah, well, you
No.
know, you look at something.
No,
yeah,
he's looking to freeze.
yeah. That's because you got a guard out in front of that one.
Well, he has hammers, so he's he's looking for last shot too.
Yeah, he's looking for. He wants two.
He needs two. That's right.
Well, he needs one. He wants two.
Well, yeah. But one loses him the hammer for the extra end.
Yeah, yeah. And this is an extra. No, this is not an extra end. Is
It's
it?
not an extra end?
This is not. This is a
Skips Rock still?
semifinals. Yeah,
Still skips rocks then. Okay.
I think it's a semifinal. Just because it's Sunday, that's.
All right.
Julie Yeager, getting the hammer and nails out here. The wooden stake. Coming a little hot. Oh boy, they should sweep that through. You don't want to leave this in the back of the house. They should take that right
Now they
through
got
the
it.
back.
I think they just heard you, Alf. All three of them
All
are on
right,
it.
stop sweeping. We're gonna have Mark put it back in the back 4. Shouldn't talk so loud. They hear me on the ice. Right?
I don't know. I don't think it's that loud.
Every so often you can hear some. When you can hear Robert yelling through the glass, you know he's on it emphatically.
I think we can hear them a lot better than they can hear
Oh
us.
yeah, they can't hear a thing in here because it's echoey out there. All right,
All right,
Jake has
so-
a shot coming. All right, first
Liz
Liz,
is on the way.
she got a sweep. They got a sweep.
There they go.
This will be good if they keep it going.
They
Head
do
down.
have to pound it.
Do not look up.
They
Whoever
do
looks
have
up
to
first
pound it.
loses. Brian looked up. He loses. No, he stopped. Oh, he paused for a second there.
All right.
Not quite shot
Not
and
quite shot,
open.
but wide open again, too. Yep.
You know, there's sweeping. All right, here's Jake's shot away. Coming for the.
Yeah,
That looks warm. That looks real warm.
It does. And I think that's going right through.
Without anybody's
Oh.
help. Without anybody's help.
Right.
That's going right to the board almost. That's hack weight. Wow.
That's hack plus. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay,
All
Julie
right.
Yeager.
Julie Yeager.
If she gets a roll on this, you can kiss this one goodnight, but no roll.
Bang.
So now Mark doesn't even, Mark hits that. He's not sure. Well, he could hit it and roll into the others. Oh, gee. You got to keep drawing. They're not missing. You know, there's the secret to holding the lead.
Yeah,
Making your hits. Making your hits.
That was a tough shot by Jake because now Nate's got an open hit
to sit a lot.
to sit for.
Doesn't matter how many sits. Jake will hopefully have the draw for.
Yeah.
We're down a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there goes his any chance of winning it on this one. Oh boy, Liz is.
Another one coming up short.
Well, yeah, it's short. It might get by the guard, but it's short. You might as well.
Mark's going to be out of his mind right now.
Absolutely. Don't want to say hello. All right, here comes Nate's shot, and
Took out his own, but he also took out.
He got rid of the red.
He did get rid of the red.
Hammer coming. Yeah, he makes Jake have to hit it now, probably. Instead of a draw. Of course, that last draw was a touch heavy.
Yeah. Barring a mistake by Nate on his next shot, it looks like Jake is probably.
This is hammer right here.
Oh, this is the hammer.
This is
okay,
hammer.
I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah.
they each had one more. All right.
So tight broom.
Yep.
Got to. I mean, he can roll, but not very far.
No. I guess he's not trusting his draw weight here. He's just going to go for the
Well,
straight
that's a pretty tight draw to
Yeah.
to beat that.
Oh yeah.
I think. To quote one of my favorite motorcycle songs, the Vincent Black Lightning 52.
Oh, Richard Thompson.
Richard Thompson.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, know it well.
Mark is running out of road. He is running out of breath.
That's right. Red and black is his favorite color scheme.
Favorite color scheme. That.
Red hair, black leather.
Yep. If I were ever stuck in a biker bar and things were looking tough, I would sing that one and bring tears to the biker's eyes.
There you go. All right, what do we got, Jake? What do we got? Looks like he's on the stone. And
Yep.
he will,
And
all right.
we have overtime.
Bonus curling.
Free curling, but I think it's only skip rock.
I think
today.
it is, yeah.
Couple of capable skips.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking as I woke up this morning to write a list and try and rank the skips
Yeah.
in the club.
Yeah.
I got myself down around 23rd.
Yeah.
But I want to write them out and see.
All right, Zakin's first.
Yeah. So you think is he going to do the draw? Now there's a extra guard in front. If he
Yeah.
can really get some big curl on it, he could drop it to the top 4.
Somehow he's got to manufacture 2 points,
Oh, yeah.
and that's going to be awfully damn difficult. I think
All right, so we got
unfortunately-
some skip rocks over here on
His team, I think, put only 1 stone in the house of the 6 stones before him.
All right, Jake Ness away with his first. All right, it's got. If this curls, stop sweeping. Stop sweeping. You got to get the inside roll. Got to get the inside roll. All right, not bad. Good start. Good start.
Now, he really needed to be shot after that shot.
Yeah.
Because he's, Finkelstein just going to drop.
Yeah,
one
drop a
right,
guard
yeah,
up there.
Right up there. Yep, yep.
Right there.
All right, so over on A, Jake threw his stone.
Back 8, probably
kind of straddling the 8 and the 12.
3.5 feet. Somewhere in that vicinity. Biting.
Yeah. There we go.
And we got it. Oh, we got the laser. Hello.
We do have
Excuse
the
me, the laser's out.
We do have the laser.
Oh my.
Laser came into play yesterday as well.
And we're confident in its veracity. All right, this could be the.
Good thing Falcon's not here. Be jumping up around trying to find the laser.
Oh gosh. All right. Ken put this out. He put it out awful wide. Let's see how it curls back. It's coming. Oh, it's going. He came out to join the sweeping.
Now we got a crowd of people in front of us. We're gonna have to.
I can
lie
see
on
it.
the screen.
It's they're fighting to get it over the line, and I think they'll just get it over. It's over. And it's not a great guard, but it's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, the problem is even if Mark can throw it down weight and get that red out, he won't be sitting shot. So there's a variety of weirdnesses he's looking at.
He's got 2 stones he has to move.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to move a lot of stones. Oh, he could nudge his yellows both up. I doubt it, but he could.
I think what he's got to do, he's got to do an angle raise on that stone Liz has got the broom on.
Yeah.
He's going to have to run that into his own stone into the house and then have it bounce back. I don't think those angles.
Off the red.
I don't think those angles are there.
Well, if he catches
it's possible.
He's got to move that red rock away.
No, it's possible. I think, unfortunately, that if he does do the angle on the stone of his in the house, I think
something goes away.
I think the target rock hits the stone at the top 8 and not the one that's sitting shot. But we'll see.
Oop, little off balance, and I think he's wide. Yeah.
Sweepers are off it.
It came out wide. He lost his balance on the delivery. He might kiss it, but I think it's a flash.
Yes, it is.
And so ends the
and there we go.
Aspirations. And
handshakes all around.
All right, here comes Nate now, and he knows what he has to do.
Sweepers are pounding this hard. Amy's coming up to help.
Amy's coming out.
Nate.
They're bringing it. They're bringing it. They're bringing it.
I
think they got it.
He's got to do.
No.
He's not even going to make the house.
Oh.
Tough luck there.
Oh, okay.
All right,
so
well, those 2 games ended pretty much at the same time.
We've got the
given the extra stones over on A.
Finkelstein-Ness finals, and we are going to sign off and set up one more stream for the finals at 12 or 12:30.
12 o'clock.
It's 11:05 Eastern Standard Time. Good day from Bridgeport,